So the Amish, of course, celebrate quote-unquote regular Christmas. Check out my video on that. But there are also two more Christmases that they celebrate as well. And those would be Second Christmas, which occurs on December 26th, and Old Christmas on January 6th. And this really depends on the community. These may be observed in one community, but not in another. For example, Second Christmas is observed in Lancaster County, but they don't observe Old Christmas there. While in Holmes County, Ohio, Amish do celebrate Old Christmas. So what is Second Christmas and what is Old Christmas, and what do the Amish do on these days? So Second Christmas has been described as an old continental practice, and this day is still observed in European countries like Germany, in Poland, the UK, and Scandinavian countries. In the UK, this is known as Boxing Day. In other countries, December 26th is St. Stephen's Day. In the Lancaster County settlement, it's a day of family visiting. Brad Egu describes the day as usually one of relaxation or visiting others. Christmas dinners are a special part of the celebration. These are usually large meals, not unlike those served at weddings, and various groups beside the family will hold get-togethers, such as single women, teachers, and others of like interest. So again, you have a day of visiting, you have some time with family, and then it's also an opportunity for you to get together with other groups, maybe not necessarily your family. One of my Amish friends in Lancaster County told me that this year he's getting together with his old youth group buddies on December 26th. You know, it's been decades since he was in a youth group, but this is something they still do. They still get together. Now, like with other holidays, Amish people, if you ask them, they're not necessarily going to know where this came from. In one article I came across at the Peaceful Valley Furniture site, one of the company's Amish employees, Lavina, was asked about it, and she said, "I don't know why it's Second Christmas or where it started, but it's so that you have another day to get together with your in-laws' family. Often we're with friends at some point on that day too." So another day for visiting and time with friends and family in a nutshell. So Second Christmas is not to be confused with the holiday of Old Christmas, which falls on January 6th. This day is also the date when Christian churches mark the Epiphany. However, the Amish refer to this day as Old Christmas, and that's what they're celebrating. And why is it Old Christmas? Well, that is due to the change in the Gregorian calendar in 1582. A certain number of days was removed from the calendar, and so what that ended up doing is it shifted the date of Christmas. That's also a visiting day, a family day. It's also a fast day. You don't eat in the morning. I'll just share with you one more observation on Old Christmas. This was actually by Saloma Miller Furlong. She was raised Amish. She was the author of a couple books, Why I Left the Amish and Bonnet Strings. Saloma wrote that in her family, as far as Christmas and Old Christmas, she described it like this. She wrote that it always felt like we celebrated with the rest of the world in December, and then the Amish observed their own private Christmas in January. We were not allowed to work on Old Christmas. We observed it as a religious holiday, just as we did Christmas and as we observe the Sabbath on Sundays. Not all Amish will celebrate Old Christmas, but many do. Swartzentrooper Amish are another example of a group that does. So, in summary, good food, gathering with family, singing, playing games, visiting with people that you might not have seen in some time. Because that's also the case with Amish. Just because they're Amish, they're family oriented. In many cases, the distance and other obligations prevent them from seeing one another. So it's a great time for visiting with a more extended family as well. All those things are important to the Amish as well at this time of year. But I'll just close with what Rebecca had to say about this holiday. She writes that the main focus of the season is still, first of all, remembering Christ, the true meaning of Christmas, family, gift-giving, and helping cheer others. I hope this will give people a look into our home for the holidays. Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year to you all. This was adapted from something that Rebecca wrote for the website, the Amish Miracle website, several years back. So I hope you enjoy that. Thanks a lot for listening. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to all, and always good cheer. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Well, that was
sure that would be.